After the weekend, I said two sets of starts ushered in the Manchester derby, setting things up nicely. Manchester United were undefeated in 21 away games, while Manchester City had defeated all before them in the last 21 games. So something had to give. It was City's run that actually gave. Welcome to the show, the Nutmeg on Guardian TV. My name is Solomon Fower, and it's really great to have you guys join us. Now, I must confess, I did not expect Manchester United to actually win that particular fixture. Best I thought they would get out of that was a draw. But, Manchester United, Ole's men actually played things out to the T after they got that penalty. And they scored the penalty, that's Bruno Fernandes, in the second minute. You could say their performance was so perfect. The very fact that everyone was switched on in the defense, they played out their part perfectly. Although you could say that they were helped by the fact that City themselves were quite, sloppy in their passing. They lacked the cutting edge that they've had for the past 21 games and even more. So it wasn't just there for Manchester City. You could argue that De Bruyne was playing on another different wavelength. Gabriel Jesus was just not getting into those scoring positions, and things really didn't look so good for Manchester City in that one. Now, for Manchester United, the entire defense was so switched on. Now, he had a monster performance, Riyad Mahrez just couldn't get past him, although he got past him once. The likes of João Cancelo just couldn't get past him. And on the other side, Wan-Bissaka actually had Sterling in his pocket for almost all through the entire fixture. Lindelof, Maguire, they did so well. McTominay shielding defense. Fred also putting in his beat in that particular fixture. So Manchester United actually had what you would call the perfect game in that one, in the Manchester's derby. So it tells you that, oh yeah, maybe Manchester is red. The very fact that the first leg it was a draw, the second leg at Etihad, Manchester United actually had the day. So maybe Manchester is red. And what the league table now shows us, with City still 11 points ahead with 10 games to go, is that the entire England is actually City's, and it is blue. Yes, City's shade of blue. So like I said, City is still 11 points ahead with 10 games in hand, and you're thinking of the games that could pose a bit of problem or challenge for them, and you're seeing the likes of maybe Everton, maybe Leicester and Chelsea, just 3 games that maybe they could drop points in that one. So I don't see City losing this one. I don't see them dropping a whole lot of 11 points, with the remaining 10 games in hand. So that game, the Manchester derby, it was, shocking. Yeah, shocking for many of us. But there was another derby, actually, that was dramatic. It was a thriller, you'd want to say. That's the game between Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, the Klassiker. Now, we saw Haaland get 2 goals ahead. Borussia Dortmund came out all guns blazing, 2-0, and you're thinking, okay, maybe this is the one that Borussia Dortmund gets ahead of Bayern Munich. But it wasn't to be, because Bayern clawed their way back and made it 2-1, made it 2-2, and they waited till the 88th minute for them to get the goal ahead. That's 3-0. And in the 90th, Lewandowski made it 4-2 already. And it was quite interesting the way that game actually went. When you're comparing, the upstart in Erling Braut Haaland, and you're comparing the veteran in Robert Lewandowski, you see that Lewandowski still trumps, getting that 1 goal ahead of Haaland. So he got a hat-trick in that particular fixture, and he is our player of the weekend. So congratulations to Lewandowski, and also congratulations to Steven Gerrard. He got his first title, and Rangers their first title in 10 years, leading Rangers to the Scottish Premiership. So congratulations to the Niger boys there at Rangers, to Leon Balogun, Joe Aribo and Calvin Bassey. Just rounding out the derbies that we had over the weekend, we had the Madrid derby. It was quite uneventful, ended 1-1, and it just took Benzema's goal in the 88th minute just to get Madrid to rescue a draw for Real Madrid in that particular fixture. And you'd want to say the winners of that particular derby was Barcelona, who actually cut short Atletico's lead to 3 points, although Atletico still has a game in hand. So that's all we can take on this show today. And the Nutmeg says happy International Women's Day to the women working across the value chain of football. It's not yet perfect, especially in football. There's still so much for us to achieve when it comes to equality, when it comes to equal pay, when it comes to, safe spaces for women, when it comes to their voices getting heard. But we also still celebrate, those women on the field of play and off the field of play doing their absolute best to be the best that they can. Thank you so much for sticking with us on the Nutmeg on Guardian TV. My name is Solomon Fogowe, and do have for yourself a wonderful week.